Short, sweet, and to the point. I've actually got this sweet ass shirt on. You know what I mean, bo? So I've watched The Five last night. I had some stuff to do, so I only got to watch a couple little things. And this bill, if signed by President Trump, it's worse than the other huge bill that was signed that was all waste. It was all fraud. Please, Mr. President, do not sign this bill. Go in, go, don't like it, vetoed, state of emergency, get the fuck out of my office. This is done. This is done. You can call a state of emergency, you can call whatever. You can't take away our guns via a state of emergency, Nancy Pelosi. You are the most ridiculous, most retarded person I've ever talked to. And I feel like I've talked to you because I talk to mice and stuff all the time. Like, animals outside, they have the exact same prerogative as you. It's me. Are you giving me something? Are you going to hurt me? Are you going to do this? Like, morons. These people are absolute morons, and I do apologize. But Mr. President, if you sign this bill, you have joined the group of morons. You have joined a gigantic group of people that don't care about this country. Ivanka, you see her sitting there all the time. I'm sorry. Her and Kushner needs to get the fuck out of the White House. She agrees with everything the Democrats say. And I'm sorry, you might say it or not, but that last briefing, quote-unquote briefing you had, you were talking about all the stuff going on with illegals. To your right, there was a guy in a solid red tie. That motherfucker could not keep his eyes off your papers. The whole time, he's like this. I'm looking at all your shit. You know, and then you got behind him, Kellyanne Conway, who is just like acknowledging, and you have Ivanka Trump like, I look like Nancy Pelosi. I don't care. None of this matters. You're all useless peons. We will be great country. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that's what's happened. But if anybody doesn't remember, no one kept their doctors. No one kept their health insurance plan. We were all lied to. And you can say Democrats, you can say you took away health care from all these people, but guess what? Whenever you force someone to do something against themselves, you aren't giving me health care. You aren't giving me shit. You are giving me another bill that if I do not pay, there will be another bill. You are the most ridiculous group of people. This is the most fraudulent, the most ridiculous time to be in. And I do apologize, but if this thing gets signed, I've already talked to some people, and I have some free time, and some friends of mine and me are just going to go to D.C. We have a few places we're just going to start shit around. And I'm not meaning like the Democrats start shit, talking about killing people, stopping people on the streets, making an issue, doing all this stuff. I drive a little Honda Civic. That's my beater. That's my car. I just drive around. It's whatever. Got a big ass don't tread on me. And for the longest time, I was like, I have to take that off. And now, I don't give a shit. Wreck into me. These people ain't going to do shit because all they're going to do is drive off. You're not going to have the conversation. Yesterday, I got the glory of delivering some flowers to people, and I actually got to hang out with people over 80. It was a glorious day. I was a runner. They got to drive. It was glorious. It was glorious. You want me to tell you something? All those people agree with me. They spent their entire life in this country paying towards Social Security, paying into whatever they needed to do, doing whatever they needed to do, not killing people, not harming people, not raping people, not having 1,000 fucking kids. You get to live in any area you want. Most people don't know, and the bullshit that's being said about the taxes, it's bullshit. But guess what? Guess what's not fake? Is the fact that illegals get to claim children in Mexico. I can barely claim my own fucking son. I have to prove that I've had him the whole year. I've had to prove that he's been in my household the whole time. This is ridiculous. As the only thing more ridiculous than this is the fact that anybody thought Amazon was going to build in New York. Oh, great job, Andrea. Good. You took out the billions of dollars they was going to waste and the billions of dollars they might have made for shit that nobody fucking wants. Thank you. The only time I will ever tell her that. Guess what? It's the reason I'm wearing a shirt of you. It's great. It's great. It's not quite as great as capitalism, because if you look around you, capitalism built all this. Capitalism built all this. And you know what happened in capitalism? There's something called the human body. And you know what? It's actually the most astounding, greatest, most detrimental thing to everything, because the chair I'm sitting in, made by a human. The lights I'm looking at, made by a human. The ground I walk on, made by a human. Developed by a human. The car I drive, the piece of shit phone I'm talking on, developed by a human. You can act like you want androids and all this other shit to do what you want. Nobody cares. You know what? New York, build you a wall around your little butthole, because that's all you are, is a little butthole. Nobody can afford to go there. And whenever everybody does move to other states, over half of them can't talk to anyone without losing their poor core principles. This is ridiculous, people. This is the thought of Mr. Trump. Ronald Reagan made one mistake, and it was giving amnesty to a ton of people who then didn't even get a law because the Congress did what they're doing now. So please, please, let's save the planet. Let's save the world. Let's save America. And let's do what we need to do, which is push all this shit out. Fuck all these people. Obama declared 12 national emergencies in 8 years. Oh, see, whenever shit burned, that's what he said. National emergency. National emergency. California's burning because we have bad policies and we leave a bunch of dead shit in the fucking forest. And we also have people that are going and lighting the fires. You know. That's the reason it's like a car fire. Why? Because a car caught on fire. Oh. This is the most ridiculous group that I have ever seen. I can no longer watch Senate Judiciary hearings or House like any of it, because there's like two people there that you can tell that care. There's like two people there that you can tell that are actually asking questions that matter, that are actually doing something of validity, that are actually caring. And there's a huge handful of people that are just like, The people that was massacred a long time ago, or months ago, or years ago, we don't know. This was bad, right? You say bad. You just say it's bad. It's bad. You know what's bad? It's the fact that we're all being poisoned. That everybody that is on any type of serotonin inhibitor, serotonin blocker, any of that, any antidepressant, most of the people that believe what's going on by the Democrats are taking that shit.